Hey guys, what's going on? Upstate Bourbon here, and today I'm going over my top 5 mid-range price point bourbons. And, to me, a mid-range is going to be anywhere between that $45, $50 to up to $60, $70. I think anything above that 70-ish dollar mark, you're starting to get into a different tier when it comes to bourbons. And so starting off, one of my go-to favorite pours is Michter's, the small batch, the US one. I just finished this one off like 2 nights ago. Super great bourbon. I don't think Michter's puts out a bad product. All right, and the next bourbon on this list, I don't have the exact one, but it's going to be a Four Roses single barrel, not the barrel strength. The barrel strength is probably in that next price tier. But the regular Four Roses single barrel, it's a phenomenal pick, readily available at most stores, as well as that Michter's and, one other one on this list, fairly available. I can't say enough good things. This is one of the first bottles that I bought, and when I tried it, I loved it, and I went immediately on the hunt for a barrel strength version of it. So this is another great mid-tier bourbon. So the next bourbon on this list can start to be a little harder to find. It is a Elijah Craig barrel strength. Any of the barrel strength options are great. I don't think I've had a bad one in the recent years. The C923, I have 2 backup bottles of it. I'm about halfway done with this one. It's a great bottle. There's 1,000 videos on why this was the bourbon of the year of 2023, and for the price point, I think it is phenomenal. It was readily available. I know I saw it almost in every store I went in, and I was able to pick it up for around $60. All right, and the last 2 bourbons I'm going to cover, I'm going to lump them together because most people probably wouldn't even put them on this list as like a mid-tier range bourbon, and that's going to be Blanton's and Weller 107. Both of these bottles are great. MSRP on Blanton's is, I think, just under $65, and I think the Weller Antique is under 70. So I think they're both on the upper end of that range, but I would classify both of them as mid-tier. As far as price point, I think I like the Weller Antique 107 better. This is a store pick. These are both great bottles. Everybody hyper fixates on this Blanton's, mainly because the name, the bottle, John Wick, and it's good. I think it's worth $60, $70, but much more than that, I have a hard time paying it. And for this Weller Antique, I would say it's a solid bourbon, and I would be willing to pay a little bit more for it, but not much more over MSRP. All right, and I have 2 honorable mentions, both made by the same distillery. It's going to be the Russell's Reserve Single Barrel and the Russell's Reserve 10-year. I think both are phenomenal, and I'm not a huge Wild Turkey fan, but I think both of these bottles deserve a spot on, an honorable mention. They'd fall in the top 10 as far as this price point. And yeah, I think they're good for what they are. Not my favorite, not my go-to, but still a great bottle. All right, everybody, that was my top 5 mid-range bourbons. Let me know in the comments below what I didn't include on this list. Let me know what falls into your, $50 to $70 range. What would you have put in this list? Make sure y'all follow, and y'all have a great day.